Okay, hello and good evening. It's actually almost morning because it's almost midnight. It's Saturday, June 20th in Japan, and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen actually came out yesterday, Friday night, in a sneak preview, but tonight was its official opening, and I think it's a little ahead of, there's no Transformer stuff there, it coming out in America. So I figured I'd do an early review. I'll show you a little bit more of the stuff over here. Your basic standee, and just, with everything in Japanese. Here it's called Transformers Revenge. And so, what can we say about the movie? If you saw the first one, then, and you liked it, you really liked it, like you bought the DVD and you've watched it many times, I'm sure this second one will be right up your alley. There's no more posters over there. It was loud and a little long. I think it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Very typical Michael Bay. So did I like the first one? Yeah, the first one was okay. I think the first one had a bit of a goofy charm to it because you're introducing the characters. Now, I'm 39, so the cartoon and all the kind of stuff about it when it first came out, it was really not something I got into. I have a younger brother, and he got into it and had some of the toys, etc. But I never really knew it. So when I saw the movie a couple years ago, the first one, it was really introducing me to the characters. I mean, I vaguely knew that Optimus Prime was a good guy and Megatron was the bad guy. But for me, I don't know a lot about the lore, etc. of Transformers. So one thing I will say about this movie is there's a lot more Transformers in it. Basically, the movie opens a couple years after the first movie, and the Transformers, the Autobots, the good guys, are working in league with the US military in some secret thing to find the other Decepticons. So, and more Autobots have come to Earth to help, I guess, this cause. And there's scenes later in the film where the two rival forces are battling each other, and I honestly couldn't tell you who was who sometimes. Like, is it a good is it an Autobot or is it a Decepticon? The little symbol, that they use, the little head, also, I kind of can't tell the difference a few times. So for me, there were times, especially at the very beginning of the movie with all the quick cuts and stuff, I was like, is that a good guy that just got killed or a bad guy? And there's a prologue to the movie that makes no sense really until much later. And there's really no plot. It's just, we kind of rejoin the characters. The Shia LaBeouf character is going off to college. There's way too much of his parents in the movie as comic relief. A little bit of them goes a long way. And then the movie completely slows down. You meet John Turturro again from the first movie, and they meet this old, well, I shouldn't say, I don't want to put too many spoilers in this, but they meet an older robot, I won't say what kind of robot, etc., and he just completely grinds the movie to a halt, where he explains the entire reason you've been watching the movie for the first hour and everything that's going to happen in the next hour. And there's all this exposition, and it's just really poorly handled. It's loud and it's a lot. There's been movies that have had CGI characters fighting each other, or, fighting, like Jurassic Park with CGI dinosaurs. We know that those weren't real dinosaurs. Or even Lord of the Rings had a lot of CGI characters in it. But the human element was always very much a part of it, like they were battling humans or something. In this movie, it's a CGI robot fighting another CGI robot. I guess as an adult, I just have a hard time with that, like getting involved and interested in that. So, you know, like I said, if you really like the first one, I think if you're obviously a teenage boy, this is probably like, you know, a huge movie for you. But as an adult who enjoys action movies, enjoys comic book movies, I definitely can't recommend it. Although I will say this, if you think you want to see it, it is a big screen movie. You know, you need a good sound system, you want that big screen. It's not something you're going to enjoy as much on a small screen, on a DVD or something, or Blu-ray later on, I think. So if you feel like you do want to see it, you know, I would say, okay, maybe plonk down, what is it now in America, $10? I came to the late show here, and as you can see, there's not many people about. Opening night and a movie in America, it probably would have been sold out or something. Here, I think there was about 25 people in our theater, and I think I was the only, no, there was one other gaijin in the theater beside me, in my sleepy little town. So, you know, I think it'll do well here because the Japanese love robots. But yeah, I don't think it's going to do huge business. I mean, I know it's going to be packed out in America when it opens later this week, but honestly, I wouldn't. Would I go see it? I actually wouldn't. There's movies that have come out this year that I think are a better way to spend your money. I know a lot of people bagged on Terminator. I'd put Terminator 4 above this. Definitely Star Trek was way better than this. It's not a movie I'll probably ever see again. Okay, so that's my early review of Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen from here in Japan on June 20th. Okay, peace. See ya.